I think I'm live. All right. Hey. Got a late start. Let's see. Okay, my hair looks a little crazy today. Just washed it. Just washed it. Let me turn off this, mute my mic here. Okay. All right. Hi, Linda. Hey. All right, let's see if we can get you in the. Are you in the? Oh, let me send you the link. Let me send you the link. It's raining here in New York City hard today. And we all slept in late. Me, the bird, the dog. And so I started like a minute later than normal. How are you, Linda? How you doing? How you doing this morning, this new day? Good rising to all who are joining the. How are you, Linda? How you doing? Who are joining the chat? Who are joining the morning, this new day? Good rising to all who are joining the. I have my tea brewing, so I just need to pour my tea in the chat. Who are joining my burdock tea? Sorry, my burdock and Dandy blends tea. Because I don't drink coffee anymore. So I just need to pour my tea. All right, let's see, Linda. Let me see if I can hear you today. Dandy blends tea. Hold on. I don't drink coffee. Where are you? I think you're talking. All right, let's see, Linda. Let me see if I can hear you today. Dandy blends tea. Hold on. I don't think I muted. Maybe I didn't mute the other. Linda. Hold on a moment. I don't think I muted. Maybe I didn't mute. I thought I muted it, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, it's muted. Hey, Kimberly. Hi. Evolved Dog 88. Good morning. Can't stay, but I wanted to wish you a wonderful day. Oh, we wish you a wonderful day too. Hey, Kimberly. Welcome. Hey, Evolved. Well, maybe you can join us on Wednesday. But I wanted to wish you a wonderful day. Wednesday night. You a wonderful day. We're doing Neville Goddard. Welcome. Hi, Kimberly. Good rising. Good rising. Welcome. Hold on. Let me see. Can you guys hear me okay? If you can hear me, just put a 1 in the chat because I don't know why Linda her face keeps popping up. She must be talking. So I have to see if I can fix her. Let me see. Can you guys hear me okay? Her voice. Put a 1 in the chat because I don't know why Linda her face keeps popping up. She must be talking. Hold on, Linda. Stop talking. Fix her. Let me see. Can you guys hear me okay? Her voice. Put a 1 in the chat because I don't know why Linda her face keeps popping up. She must be talking. Hold on, Linda. Stop talking. Her. You guys hear me okay? Her voice. 1 in the chat. Okay. Let's see why I keep getting an echo. Okay. Let's see why I keep getting an echo. Okay. Let's see why I keep getting an echo. All right. Let's try that. Okay, I was getting an echo because Linda, when I muted you, Linda, I don't get the echo anymore. There's something going on your end that is muted you, Linda. I don't get the echo anymore. Okay, now you're unmuted and it's going back again. This is weird. Okay, let me mute you again. Okay, when I unmute you, I get the echo. So there's something going on in the background on your end. All right, so when you want to talk, unmute yourself. Hi, Linda. You may need to mute the YouTube side so we don't get the echo. If you mute the YouTube, then we won't get the echo. It should be fine now. You already have me muted. Well, you're not muted anymore. So I guess it's working. Say something. Say something, Linda. You're talking, and now we can't hear you again this week. You're not muted on this side. It looks like you muted yourself on your side, on the Google side. Oh, okay. I see you, and I just can't hear you now. Let me see if I turn up your voice. You're unmuted on your side. Last week we were great. This week, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Well, for those of you that have just joined the Indigo room, great. This week, I don't know what's going on. Okay, I got the mute again. I mean, I got my voice, not you. I'm hearing me talk, but not you talk. Okay, I got the mute again. I mean, I got my voice, not you. I'm hearing me talk. I hear myself, but I don't hear you. Ah, technology. Sometimes it acts wicky-wacky. Okay, so for those of you that are new to the Indigo room or who have just joined us, yep, we're going to move on. This is the Indigo room Good Rising chat, and we talk about everything in here. Doesn't matter what, because we're all spiritual beings having physical human experiences, and it is all spiritual to me, in my humble opinion. So that includes a little bit of everything. And no, not a little bit of everything. It includes everything. So we talk about the spiritual laws of the universe, and we talk about technology. On a Sunday Rising chat, we talk about sex, we talk about relationships, intuition, your guidance. We talk about health. That's one of the things that we talk about today was our health. And the question of the day is, because we try to find questions of the day. And the question of the day today, and it's very relaxed. You see, I have no makeup on. I just got out the shower. My hair is all tight today. That's what happens when you as an African American woman, when you wash your hair, it shrinketh up. So it's shrinking. This is what shrinkage does. I wash my hair with rice water. I'm doing the whole rice water thing. So let's see how that goes. I started yesterday, May 4th. May the 4th go with you. Be with you. So we talk about everything. It's very casual, very relaxed. If you want to bring up a topic, we'll talk about that. I got to stop saying so much. That drives me nuts. And see, there we go again. Okay, I'm not even going to think about it. And we talk about anything. We just hang out. It's an easy breezy, open chat. And when all the bells and whistles work, it's wonderful. Now you can join us on the Google Hangout, and we can invite you. The email for our Google Hangout is the Indigo Room 2 at gmail.com, and you can send us a request and we can add you. Then we can hear your voice. Last week we had Rain on the show, and she was talking about intuition and her guidance, and we had Linda work her she's our moderator, Linda Patrick. So say hello to Linda Patrick. She was also on the call. So we were just chatting. And if you want to jump in and you want to be on video or voice, you can call. That would allow you to just talk and you don't have to show your face. You can do that too. We'd love to hear what you have to say. What's going on in your world? What's happening? Did you have a great week? Did you do some of the homework we talk about in the Indigo Room? Have you had any experiences, any manifestations that showed up? Some wiki wacky? You want to talk about that? Let's talk about it. So I don't know. Let me see who's in the chat. Barb is here. There's an echo though. Yeah, we kind of fixed that, I think. And she says she just got home from the grocery shopping. She's on YouTube again. We'll sign into Google Hangouts next time, hopefully. Okay. My hair is beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kimberly says shrinkage is real. It is, girl. Listen, I wash my hair. I wash my hair during the winter once a week, right? And then by the time Friday comes, my hair is looking all beautiful. It's all fresh. I'm looking like Diana Ross. My hair's just like wild. And then on Sunday when I wash it, people when I go to work, they go, Sydney, did you cut your hair? I'm like, no, don't you know I'm black? This is called shrinkage. Thank you, Kimberly. Said my hair is beautiful. Jackie Sinclair's in the house. Oh my goodness. Hi, long time no see. Hi. Won't be here long. Just wanted to say hi. Hi, love. It's good to see you. And Barb said, okay, let's see. I went to Kmart to try to find a pedometer. Oh, they didn't have one, but I saw this amazing $1.79 credit card size card, which says, I am loved. Oh, of course I bought it. Of course you did. I would have bought it too. I gotta, sometimes I get a little crazy with the buying, I do want to just say that for all of you who are here today, I'm going to burn some sage. And this is something that we do in the Indigo Room all the time, and some Palo Santo wood. And I'm going to share it with you all. And I'm going to share it with me. And you can use this until Wednesday when we burn sage on Wednesday. So you get it twice a week now instead of once. So hopefully it'll hold you over. Unless you have your own sage, and then you can burn your own sage. Has anybody seen any good movies lately they want to share? Don't tell me about the Avengers Endgame because I haven't seen it yet. I'm a nerd, but I haven't seen it yet because my two nerd buddies are not here. One's in Japan and one's in my sons. One's in Japan and one's in Texas. So I don't get to go to the movies with them. I have to go by myself. And I was going to go on Friday. I took off on Friday, but I was working on the Indigo Room store and website and stuff like that. And I just got busy. I'm a nerd. And when I get on my computer, that's it. It's a wrap. Everything stops. Here's some Palo Santo wood for you. It's very healing. So I'm going to share that with you. Here you go. Hi, BJ. BJ Moore's in the house. Yeah, this is no makeup Sunday because I don't have time and I'm not trying to look beautiful. I'm not trying to look made up. Sorry for you guys on Sunday. I could barely, I was up late last night being busy. Here's some sage. Okay, let me get the sage going. So we got the Palo Santo, Palo Santo, Sao. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Grand Rising, G. Fabre's in the house. Hi, G. Good to see you. Oh, I have some exciting news for you all. In a couple of Sundays, we're going to have some guests coming. I have been working on that. So I have a guest who's going to be joining us, and her name is Alexis. I can't even pronounce her name right, but she's an artist, and oh my God, her art is so amazing. As a matter of fact, I got one of her, here's some sage for you. I got one of her art pieces. I stole it from G Fabre's Facebook, and then I posted it. And then I went and looked for her because I just loved it. I'll share it with you all. She's going to be joining us here on the Indigo Room. And there is someone who, talking about health, there's someone who's also somebody that I follow on Instagram. She's going to be our guest as well. She agreed to come onto the Indigo Room. They both did. I'm waiting for one more. And that'll be on a Sunday. Hopefully they can make it on a Sunday, or we'll, figure out what day is working for them. Here's some more sage for you. Are you feeling the sage? Is it working? You feeling it? And if you don't, then get yourself some sage. There's a nice little, I'll have to put that in the chat. Put that in the comments below where I got this from. But let me see. It is from Juniper Mist, and you get 6 pieces of the wood, the sacred wood. It comes from Brazil, and you get sage, a bundle of sage with it too. And it was pretty reasonable in my opinion. So so we have some guests coming. And the other one is I'm going to show you both posts so you'll get an idea. I'll share it with you. I'll show you both posts so you get an idea of who's coming to the Indigo Room and who agreed to join us on the Indigo Room. I'm very excited. Okay, I got a message. Let me check. Hold on. Linda, is your voice working yet? Oh, that's not anything. So if you want to join us in the chat, you can do that. Join us on the show. And if you want to share something, let me know. Send me a request at the gmail.com email. So it's the indigoroom2@gmail.com. You don't have to have your video on the screen. You can just have your voice. You can call in, and we'll add you into the show. You can hit the call button. You could just use your icon. Let's see if Linda's popped up. G's in the, we invited you, G. Oh, Linda, there you go. I think I hear you now. Are you talking? No. Okay. Well, you can join us in the group chat. Yes, I'm talking. Well, I sort of heard something. I heard a little something going on over there. Oh, so guys, so peeps, Indigo Room peeps, what's going on in your world? You always hear about what's going on with me. What's going on with you? I got my aspiring veganista cup mug, drinking my dandy blend this morning. She's talking. Oh, I hear something. I keep hearing something on your end, but not your voice, Linda. Oh. Okay. So the question of the day, then, if you guys are not going to share any topics, because this is for you to talk to me. I asked you last week, to come up with your own little topics. Everybody's all quiet in the chat. So the question of the day then is, what's the question of the day? Is quitting and giving up the same thing? What do you think? Because when we've got stuff going on, when we are working on our lives and we're creating our reality, I was listening to Neville last night, and I was also listening to Reverend Ike, who I love also. And I was thinking about when we give up something or when we completely quit. And I don't think the two are the same. Just send me you're already in the chat, BJ. I sent you a request and you're in the Google Hangout. If you go to your email, I'll send it again. But if you go, I don't know if I could send it again. If you go to your email, I sent you a Google Hangout invitation. For those of you that I already had your email address, I sent you a Google invite invitation, I think 2 weeks ago. And if you look in your email, it came from the Indigo Room at gmail.com. You are already in the chat. So you just have to accept the Google Hangout invitation and you'll be in the chat automatically. For those of you that I didn't have your email address, you can send me a request to what I'll do for you, BJ, is I'll delete you and I'll re-add you. Maybe you'll get it today. And G2 if you want to do that. But those of you that are not in the chat, if you send me a request to the Indigo Room 2, all one word, the Indigo Room 2 at gmail.com, I can add you. And then you can join us on the video. You can just use your voice or we can see you. It's up to you. So BJ says quitting and giving up are not the same. No, I don't think so either. And Jackie says, I've been having doxy morning and night. Just thought I'd share. Love Reverend Ike. Oh, cool. We love Doxy here. We're going to have to get him on the show, I guess. I don't know if he'll join us. He seems to want to be incognito because he only has the dog up on this icon. Barb says, quitting and stopping, giving up is letting go if done in a positive way. Quitting is stopping. Yeah, to me, quitting is just, that's it. That's it. I'm done. Finished. And giving up is letting go. Yes, because sometimes I think people get those two confused, right? Especially when you listen to Neville and he says, let it go. And you think, okay, well, let it go. Well, all right, sorry, stop. I quit. I give up. No, it's not the same. Letting go is you just not stressing about it anymore. You're not thinking about it anymore. You're not um, worried about it anymore. Send a hangout request to the Indigo room too. Linda said, yes, there is a lot of confusion around those two words. Yeah, and I really wanted to just talk about that a little bit today because I know for me, when I first started this spiritual journey and started with Neville and Abraham Hicks and Deepak Chopra and all of the people that I've followed over the years, the whole, I give up. Now, sometimes people say, I give up, right? When you're giving up, that means you're giving in to spirit and you allow spirit to do the work. You move yourself out of the way. But sometimes people say, I give up, and they mean I'm quitting. And those two energies are just totally different. So when you say I give up, but you mean I'm quitting, the universe really hears I'm quitting. It doesn't hear necessarily that I'm moving myself out of the way. And when you say I'm quitting and you mean I'm quitting, the universe hears I'm quitting. So again, it's the dominant feelings that we have and not necessarily every time we say something. So when we say something and we have a dominant feeling behind it, it's the dominant feeling that manifests. And so quitting, you can quit something, but giving up means that you're allowing the universe to handle it. You're moving yourself out of the way so the universe can do its job. And a lot of times people don't move out of the way. They don't give up. I say give up. Give up all the time. They don't move out of the way and allow the universe to do its work. Linda says, when you let go, to me, that means that I have released that situation to the universe. I do say to myself, I'm letting the universe handle it. Awesome. That's a great way to do that because now you're allowing the universe to say, okay, really? You want me to take charge? Thank you. That's like when you get in a cab, right? You get in a cab, you sit down in the cab or sit down in the car that somebody else is driving and you let go unless you're a backseat driver, which I can't stand. That's annoying. Don't be a backseat driver. You could be a backseat driver to the universe too, and that's crazy. That drives me nuts. Who wants to be a backseat driver to the universe? I'd rather have the universe handle it. Because when the universe handles it, God handles it, God handles it, Source handles it. It always works out way better than if I was in the driver's seat. So you could be a shotgun driver and still be in the front seat to your reality, but you allowing God to take the wheel, right? You're allowing spirit to take the wheel, you're allowing Goddess Source to take the wheel. And when you do that, you will get to your destination so much faster and easier and better than you could ever imagine. However, if you decide you want to be, then that's when you let go, right? You're letting go. You're letting the cab driver, you give the cab driver the instructions. Listen, I want to go to 75 Park Place and allow them to take you. You sit back, you let them drive. We do that with the cab, and that's what we have to do with the universe, right? We have to do that with our source. We have to say, listen, I want A, B, C, D, F, G, and I want to go here. I want to do this. I want to be this. These are your instructions. This is where I want to go. And then you have to step out of the way. You have to let go. And that's why, again, I keep talking about the 2-cup method. That's why I love it, because it allows us to let go of what it is that we are trying to create. Barb says, I like that, Linda. I say a lot. The universe is handling the details about everything coming up. Yeah. BJ Moore says, so true. Jackie Sinclair, I tend to say, I pass this over to you to deal with. I walk free. I can't remember her name, and it works every time. You can't remember whose name? The person that you got that from? Okay, I just want to check the email to see if I received a request from anybody. Nope. So none of y'all want to join the chat? All right. That's okay. Let me open this back up because, let me see. All right, I have 6 people that are in here. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I am going to send you Linda, I think we can paste the Google Hangout link in the chat, right? I think we can do that. Okay. Do you have the link, or should I give it to you again? So what you say is, I pass this over to you to deal with. I walk free. Okay, I like that. I think I'm going to write it on the board so we can have it for later. Hold on. What is it again? Kim said, just got back from letting my dog out. Girl, Cleopatra and the rain she doesn't like the rain either. However, today, she was hanging out in the rain, which I found very strange. She doesn't like water on her body at all. So what is it? I pass this over to you to deal with. Hold on. I pass this over to you to deal with. And I go free? Is that what it says? And I walk free. Okay. And I walk free. Yay, I like that. Okay, so it's on my wall. It's on my wall. And it's on the board, if you guys can see it. I always say that giving up is not an option. Quitting is different, in my opinion. True, but giving up is an option. That's what we're talking about. We're saying giving up is allowing yourself to move out of the way. So we are looking at the 2 phrases and the 2 feelings. Giving up should be your only option, I think. That's my opinion. That's my feeling. Kimberly says, quitting may be just letting go for the moment because things may be out of alignment at the time. Okay, that's true. But I don't believe that it's ever out of alignment. You may be out of alignment, but what you're asking for is not out of alignment. The universe is always in alignment. In what is how I see it. That's my belief. We may be out of alignment with what we're trying to do, but as soon as it's asked, it's given. It takes us to remove the resistance to what we asked for to allow it to manifest in our now. However long that takes, you know, it depends because certain things take different amounts of time. Jackie said, if upset, repeat until the anger goes. Bit by bit, the anger goes, and it always works in ways you won't imagine. Please do it. Okay. Kimberly says, true. I agree with that. We may be out of alignment. Yeah. I think, though, the quitting is what we do. We put the brakes on it when we think that, things are not lined up or the universe is not working in our favor. The universe, I feel, is always working in our favor. However, we, humans that we are with the monkey minds that we have, get in the way of whatever it is that we ask for. We get in the way. We get all up in the middle of it. We get all involved. No, I don't want it. Yes, I do. No, I don't want it. Yes, I do. In our thought process. It's not going to happen. Yes, it is. It's not going to happen. Yes, it is. And then finally, some of us go, oh, forget it. Never mind. I quit. I don't want it. I'm not going to even try. And so that puts a longer manifestation time on it. Because sometimes things pop up right away, right? Like we think, I wasn't even thinking about that. I asked for that like 18 years ago. I wasn't even thinking about that. And then all of a sudden, boom, it shows up. That's because we gave up. We let the energy go. We let the resistance go. We let the resistance go to it. So if you don't have, if you're not really caring about something, and care means worry. So if you're not really worried about something, that's why manifesting a cup of coffee is the easiest manifestation to do, because you could care less about a coffee if it comes or if it doesn't come. You're not really invested in it. It's easy to manifest a cup of coffee, but it's just as easy to manifest that cup of coffee, same techniques, as if you manifest $10,000 or $5,000 or $1 million or a house or a relationship. I think. Kimberly says, I see. We definitely do get in the way, casting doubt and trying to figure out the how. Correct. That has been my issue. Learning to not focus on the how, try to control everything. Yes, that's what I mean. I feel, we get in the middle of it. So you can when you're done, you can go back and check the live, but I gave a description of jumping into a cab and giving the cab driver instructions. You have faith and you believe that the cab driver is going to take you to your destination once you tell him where you want to go. Unless he's a new cabbie and he doesn't know where he's going. It might be new to the area, and then you got to tell him step by step how to get there. But the universe is not like the new cabbie. The universe is the old cab driver that knows every little shortcut, every little twist and turn, every little good neighborhood, bad neighborhood. He knows how, or she knows how to get you to your address. Same thing with source, God, universe, goddess, whatever you call your higher self. Same thing. So if you're giving the instructions, then you can sit back and relax, sit in the drive, ride shotgun, sit in the passenger seat, and know that the universe is going to do that. You give up. You give up control. You give up control every time you jump in an Uber. Every time you jump in a car and that somebody else is driving, you give up that control, unless, of course, as we said, you're a backseat driver. Hey, Tara, good to see you. How you doing? Tara says, suppose we want something we are currently doing to work. Suppose we want something we are currently doing to work. Suppose you want something you're currently doing to work. Okay, so it's the same thing. It's the same thing. That's why Neville talks about using your imagination, because going to the end and living in the end, bringing yourself, like as you drift off to sleep, one of the best ways to do that is as you drift off to sleep. And going to the end of whatever it is that you're working on. So give us an example. You don't have to tell me what you're currently working on, but give us an example of what you mean by something that you're currently working on or currently doing. What do you mean? And by the way, I'm going to take a moment to encourage you all to hit the like button if you haven't already done that. It's the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button. Looks like that. And if you haven't subscribed to the Indigo Room, please do that. And then hit the bell for new notifications about content. And then subscribe. Share. Okay. If you could give us an example of what you mean. For example, taking a class and wanting to pass. Oh, that's easy. That's an easy one. That's an easy one for me, because I'm getting ready to take a class and I have to pass it. So I'm already at the end. I'm not even focused on the test. I am focused on the end where I completed the test and I got my license and I'm happy. That's where I'm at. I'm at the end of that. I'm not in the test process. I'm not in the study process. I have bypassed all that and I'm living in the end where I've already received my license and everything is cool. So I'm not worried about wanting to pass. I'm already in the end stage, which is, of course I passed because I have my license. That's the end result. Okay, Jackie, we love you. Bye. Have a great day. Well, great evening, because she's checking in from England. Have a great evening. We love you. Bye. Tara says, okay, that makes sense. Linda says, I have a situation that I thought I gave to the universe. It's about a friend. Then the next thing I know, the person says something that seems to impact how I imagine the situation, and it rattles me. This seems to be happening about once a week. Not sure how to deal with this. Okay. Well, what I might do is, again, there's a scripture that Neville shares with us, and he says, unfortunately, or fortunately, if it be long wait. And I would just continue to go back into my imagination and be in the end. I would go to the end result and stay in the end result and live in the end result of what the situation is. And the end result is, again, what you've decided you want for her and for you. And it has to be something that you would want as well. So if you were giving her, like they did on The Help. Did everybody see that movie, The Help, when Octavia, what's her name? she gave can't always remember her last name. I was going to say Octavia Butler, but that's not her. When she gave the pie that was made out of crap to the person that she was working for, and you would not want that pie. So if it is something that you want for yourself, then either I would see it for myself and take her out of the equation because it makes you wicky wacky. I would just see myself living in the end and not put the focus so much on her. Yeah, Octavia Spencer. Thank you, BJ. When she gave that pie, when she gave that, you know what pie, that shit pie. Sorry. When she gave that shit pie, the doo-doo pie, to her employer, you know, that's not something that you want. You don't want to give that to somebody unless you're willing to eat it yourself. I love her too. So now if it's still, you've still got resistance in it because you see her every day, I think, if it's the same person that we're talking about, Linda. I'm going back to you, Linda. If you see her every day and it's making you wicky wacky because she's not accepting, she might not be accepting what you're sending to her. And it's coming back to you to use your energy in however way you want to use it. Sometimes that happens as well. Okay, so if you see her every day, then I would definitely I would stop putting the focus on her and put the focus on myself, because I was in that situation in 2016, and a similar situation. Yeah, the energy comes back. Right. So what I had to do, it was hard because I saw this person every day, every day, every day. And it was driving me insane. It was driving me nuts. And then I had to, I would put the focus on them. I would put the focus on them, put the focus on them. And it just wasn't working. So I had to switch it up and put the focus on me, right? I had to switch it up and put the focus on me. I wrote out what it is that I wanted to do and what I wanted to experience, and put the focus on me, what I wanted. And in a matter of, I don't know, I think it was, because it took a while though. It took a while because I was, come out of my imagination, come out of my meditation, and they were still there acting crazy. And I was like, oh my God, they didn't leave yet. So I put the focus on me. And once I did that, sent love to them, however they wanted to experience whatever they wanted to experience. I wasn't putting it on them anymore. I was putting it on me. And then I think within about 3 weeks, that situation was over. It got released and it got changed. I still had some wicky wacky stuff going on with regards to them, but I was able to now clear my energy because they were not in my immediate experience every day. So that allowed me to be able to get back to who I was when, our energies interconnected, our lives connected. So they're good, I think. I don't know, because we don't have that experience. They're out of my experience. We're not on the same energy wavelength anymore. So I don't even connect with that person anymore. Hopefully that helps, because I had to change me. Once I did that, everything went good. Um, okay, cool. Yay! All right, so I did say I wanted to show you. Is anybody? Let me check and see if anybody sent me. Nope, nobody's in there. Let me see. Let me send a message, and then you should be able to see. If you're in the chat, you'll be able to see the chat. I just sent a message. So if you accepted my invitation, you should be able to see what's going on in the chat now. I don't know. I sent one to you before. Anybody else? Uh-oh, somebody popped in. Oh, no, that was Linda. Linda said, I received it. Okay, Linda. Yay! Awesome sources. Okay. So if you're in the chat, and you should be able to now, if you're in there, if you accepted my invitation, you should be able to now converse with us. Any other topics you want to talk about? I wanted to talk about health again today. What are some of the things that you guys are doing to maintain your health and stay healthy? I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, and I am free. I am following Dr. Sabi, and I did say that I was going to share with you the two guests that we have coming to the Indigo room, and you'll be able to pick their brain. Let me just pull up my Instagram page so I can share with you two of the guests who have agreed to come join us on the Indigo room. And I'm excited. Well, I'm not excited. I don't like that word, excited. I'm changing that. I try not to use it anymore in my language, in my speech, because excited is an energy that's really not good for us. Linda says, I have a saying, my health, I have been saying my health I ams more than once a day, and it's working. Woohoo! Raise the roof on that. Ah, that's awesome. I have been doing a lot of my I am statements around my health, around my wealth. I've been going to sleep feeling accomplished, having success as I drift off to sleep at night. I put in my Doxy meditations, which I love. We love Doxy. Well, I love Doxy. I don't know if y'all love Doxy, but I put my headphones on as I'm drifting off to sleep at night. But I also do, my feeling. I'm really, really feeling successful. I'm really, really feeling happy. I'm really, really feeling joyful. I'm really, really feeling calm and happy and loving. And as I'm drifting off to sleep while I'm listening to Doxy. And when you do that, you'll wake up in the new day feeling those things as your dominant feeling. It may not happen right at the beginning, because you're working on it, right? So maybe you got a whole lot of feelings about a whole lot of different things. But as you do that often and often, we said we were going to do Doxy for 30 days. I don't know if any of you have been doing that for 30 days or if you've been being in your imagination for 30 days. But what I find is I have a more successful day. Y'all don't even hear me talking about my crazy job anymore, right? And I'm having better experiences as I move through the courses of my day. Barb says, I like eager instead of excited or expectant. I like eager too. That's good. Let's write that down. Eager. I am eager. I am eager. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the board? I don't know. Linda says, yay. Oh, Barb says, yay, Linda. I'm working on it. Some yucky diagnosis. What's doxy? Oh, Tara. Tara. Yay, I'm so glad that you're here. Doxy is, let me just find, I'll put the Doxy link, or Linda, can you put the Doxy link in the chat? Let me see if I can get it up. He is a person that creates YouTube videos on YouTube, and he creates meditations as you drift off to sleep or as you go into the course of your day. And they are binaural, and they have some binaural beats, but it's helpful to change your subconscious. He has tons of them. And he suggests that whatever you're trying to, whatever subconscious thoughts that you're trying to change, like Neville talks about as well, that you use these meditations as you're drifting off to sleep to help to change your subconscious thoughts, because your subconscious thoughts are what is manifesting in your reality. So your conscious impresses on your subconscious. Your conscious thoughts are impressed on your subconscious thoughts, and your subconscious thoughts are what creates form, what manifests on the outside. It objectifies what you're truly thinking and feeling. So it's a way to change your subconscious. So even if you're awake and you're saying, I am healthy, I am rich, I am wealthy, I am free, and you're saying that all the time and all the time and all the time, it takes a while for you to believe that. It takes a while for that to impress on your subconscious, because your subconscious is saying, no, you're not. Or your feelings are saying, no, you're not. No, you're not. Your feelings are saying, no, you're not. So the most dominant thing is what is manifesting for you. So if you're saying, I am rich, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I'm free, and you're feeling broke, you're feeling less than, you're feeling weak, you're feeling sick, that is what is impressed on your subconscious. And your subconscious is what creates. So you do have your conscious waking thoughts, but you also have your feelings, and they can conflict. So if you're saying something and you're feeling something different, I'm sorry, I said that your conscious impresses on your subconscious. I meant that your feelings impress on your subconscious. Sorry, I misspoke. So your feelings are impressed on your subconscious. Your conscious thoughts are here. You got your feelings. You got your subconscious. Your subconscious is what manifests. So Doxy, D-A-U-C, like a dachshund, D-A-U-C-H-S-E-Y, is the name of the channel. And he creates videos that you can put on while you drift to sleep, and you can listen to them at night. So I gave you all that just to explain. I gave you all of that just to explain who Doxy is. But he's also featured in our channel. So if you want, you can go and look at our channel after the show, or you could look at it now. But we have a playlist that will take you to his channel, and you can click on the playlist and you can check it out. There's only a couple in there, but then you can go to his channel and you can pick the ones that you want. I think there's even one for taking a test or learning, that way. Kimberly says, oh, when it comes to my job, I no longer complain. I simply say I get to help people, and in turn, help to provide for my family. This has helped me tremendously. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know what else helps me? The affirmations that G shared with us from Mark Bouchard and Noah St. Patrick, right? Is it Noah St. Patrick or Noah St. John? Noah St. John. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for putting that in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kimberly says, love binaural beats. I need guided meditation. My mind wanders too much without it at this time. Yeah, even when my mind doesn't wander, I still like guided meditations because it just, allows me to not have to do the driving. Because I have a lot of things that I'm working on right now. I have a lot of projects that I got my hands involved. So it's easy to have somebody, help me with that. And I can just allow myself to follow the directions, and it's really cool. Barb says, got to get that feeling. Yeah, the feeling is the key. Feeling is the secret. Barb says, oh, thank you, Linda, for the spelling. It's Dauchsey, Doxy. He has a picture of a dachshund on his YouTube channel, and that's why he calls the channel Doxy. Barb says, sometimes it helps me to say to myself, okay, right now, I might not be feeling it, but I know I will be. I will think till I feel. Cool. You got to do whatever works for you. You got to do whatever works for you, whatever resonates with you. These are just some tools that I've found, useful and that we found useful. And Barb's giving you something right now that she uses that works for her. You got to find what works for you and what resonates with you and what feels good with you. Some of the techniques I may use may not work for you. You go, it works for me. So let me just share with you real quickly on my Instagram. Let me open up this. I'm going to share with you my Instagram page. And you can see what I'm talking about. Who's coming to the Indigo room? Okay. So this young lady agreed to join us right here. She says, I am cancer free. She's going to be joining us. Oh, I don't know, maybe. Let me see if I can just blow up her picture. She's going to be joining us on the show. Her name is Milena Smith. And she was diagnosed. Let me see if I can pull up the note. Here it is. What I said was, this is why I follow Dr. Sebi. I am doing preventative care, but if you're ill, I would urge you to investigate and make a change. And I said, blessings to you. Her name is Milena Smith. You can follow her on Instagram. She's at Milena Wellness. And what she said was, this never gets old. My brain tumor is gone, and I am cancer free. And it has been 1 year and 4 months since I got the great news. And that she said that inoperable stage 3 astrocytoma that the doctors told me would kill me got killed using natural medicine. No radiation, no chemo. I just followed Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide, which I follow, took lots of herbs, the link is in the bio, and cannabis oil. Exercise was not part of my regimen because vertigo, dizziness, seizures, excruciating pain, paralysis, and heart issues caused by pharmaceuticals made it so I wasn't able to. Yoga wasn't even an option. But today I am great. I can walk, run, jump, and enjoy life more than I ever did before I got sick. She says, now I help other people get natural healing for a living. I know how it feels to suffer while going from one appointment to the next, getting no answers, feeling hopeless. Nature was the only thing that gave me relief and healed my body after cancer, disease, and all the pharmaceuticals tried to destroy it. I am alive and well. To say that I am thankful would be an understatement. And then she says, if you need help, you can go to her. You can follow her on Instagram, or you can go to melanawellness.com. So she's coming to the Indigo Room. And also, this young lady's coming to the Indigo Room. Her name is Alexis. Oops. Her name is Alexis. Alexis Raccoon. And speak what you seek until you see what you've said. She is an artist and she creates this amazing artwork, and it's all conscious art. And I love what she's doing, and I want to talk to her. And so she's going to join us also on the Indigo Room here. And so we have one more guest that we're waiting to hear from. And yeah, so that's what's popping. That is what's popping on the Indigo Room. Just thought I'd let you guys know. So I will definitely give you a heads up when they're going to be here. Barb said, so wonderful to hear about Melena's success. Yeah, she's going to share with us some of the things that she did, to help her get her health back on track. I follow Dr. Sebi. I just got his not his new book, but I just got the alkaline herbal medicine book. And this is really helpful because it has all the herbs in it we have the nutritional guide that I follow. I eat from the nutritional guide. I no longer eat meat. I no longer eat fish, and I don't eat chicken. I'm still working on it. I'm in transition. So there's still some things I have to let go, like pizza. So I do make my own alkaline pizza, but every once in a while, man, I get a craving for regular pizza, and then I go and buy a pizza pie. So that's my downfall, my nemesis. So I'm working on that. And this book is the Alkaline Herbal Medicine book, and it talks about reversing disease and heal the electric body. But what it has is supplements, herbal supplements, the herbal supplements and teas that support your alkaline transition and support your body and helps heal your body. And then, it breaks them down. It shows you what they look like and gives you the breakdown and how to make the, I'm just showing you a couple of things, how to, what these herbs do and how to make the capsules and how to use it in your tea. And it's a really, really powerful book. So I'm going to put the links in the description below for the books and some of the, and for the sage and the wood. If you want it, I'll put that in there, and then you can come back and get that. But the Indigo Room logo, yes. Yay, I forgot. Thank you, Linda, for reminding me. I'm going to put that up again, the Indigo Room logos, and I would like for you guys to pick. Please email me, because Wednesday when I put it up, the chat was going so fast and it was all wiki-wacky, so I'm going to do it again. And you let me know which one you like better. Not in the chat. If you could put it in the comments, it would be much easier, because then I have to watch the video and get to the comments to figure out who said what. So you can comment in the comments below which logo you like better, and we'll use that one. So whichever one you like better, that's the one we're going to go with. So there's three. So I'm going to pull them up and let's see. Let's see what. Okay. All right. So nobody else said anything. And let me just pull up the logos. Thank you for the reminder, Linda. You're awesome. You rock. This is why I love you so much. And then we'll roll up on out of here. It's already almost 1 o'clock. Let me see where they are. So is there anything else anybody has to share, want to share today? Did anybody see the end game? Don't tell me about it. Don't tell me what happened. But did you see the end game? Is anybody a nerd like me? Because I'm a nerd. I love Marvel Comics. I love it all. All right, so let's see. Where are the logos? Real quick. It should be real quick, but it's never really quick. It's never really quick when you're looking for something. When you're not looking for something, everything just pops up like it's supposed to. Then when you're looking for something, you just can't find it, right? I am finding it. I am finding it. I am finding it. All right, let me go to my pictures. Okay, I am finding it. Oh my goodness, Linda. I think my computer is trolling me right now. It said, "Oh, you want to find your logos? Yeah, no. How about that?" All right. Where did they go? Logos, where are you? Holy moly. Oh, here they go. Finally, I found one, two. Nope. Oh, here they are. Nope, that's not it either. Holy freaking moly. Oh, here they go. Okay. So let me open this up real quick. Oh, okay. So that is the first one. That's one. Okay, sorry about that. That's number one. I think I lost you for a minute. And next, okay, we're going to call this one number two. That's number two. Linda and I already chose the ones that we like. And this is number three. Hopefully it showed up the way it was supposed to. So this is number three, number two, and number one. Okay. hopefully you got to see it all. And that's it. So let me know in the comments below which one you like better. You didn't see it. Haven't seen it. Oh, you haven't seen it yet. Oh, you haven't seen the movie yet. So that was logo number 1, and I'm installing Google Hangouts. We'll be ready for one of these calls before end of the year. Okay, good. And this is look okay. Thank you. Thank you. So it came through, Linda? Yes. Okay, awesome. Okay, so hopefully you have a great week. And you will join us on Wednesday nights. We are discussing Neville Resurrection, the book. Reverend Ike loves this book too. He said it was the best book he's ever read. So we are on chapter 9, and we're talking about sleep. So if you don't have the book, you might want to pick it up. We're talking about sleep this week. Linda's going to be traveling this week. I'm not sure if she's going to be joining us. Are you, Linda? I'm not sure. But she is traveling this week, so we want to send her wonderful traveling energies. And if you listened to the Indigo room a couple of Sundays ago and you want the chakra, because we were talking about meditation and doing the chakra meditations, I do have the audio that Rain wanted to share with us. So if you want that about releasing and opening up your chakras and, releasing all of the energy and clearing all the energy through your chakras, I have that. You can let me know that you want it. Email me to request it, because I'm not just going to be sending it. If you want it, then let me know. So send me an email at theindigoroom2@gmail.com, and I will send it to you. It's really very cool. It might be helpful for you, for those of you that don't know about your chakras. But I also sent out the files that we shared that week. So if you want that as well, if you want the whole package, I will send it to you. I didn't open it up, but I did create the Indigo Room store. So there'll be things in there that you'll be able to purchase. The wallpaper. I don't know if I sent the wallpaper to everybody. So if you requested the wallpaper, let me know and I will send that as well in the email. Just send me an email and tell me everything that you want and I'll send it to you. I hope you have a great week. Remember that you are source energy right here in a physical body. You can be, do, and have anything that you desire. Remember, it's not being extraordinary that makes you unique. It is your uniqueness that makes you extraordinary. Have a great week. We'll be back on Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 6 p.m. Pacific Time. And, whatever other time frames, then you all have to figure that out. And don't forget, see to it, so be it. Octavia Butler. She wrote herself in. You got to write yourself in. Like, comment, subscribe. You can subscribe, comment in the description, in the comment section below. Answer the questions. Is giving up and letting go the same thing? And again, we'll see you next week. And I love y'all. I do. I love y'all to pieces. Bye, Linda. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda.